So the night was a very balmy spring evening in Los Angeles. I had just done a show at a Hooters. Yes, I know, big time, Hollywood. I finished my lukewarm performance and washed the butter flavoring off of my fingers. And on my way out, I ran into a comedian friend of mine who was coming to an open mic at the Hooters. The only thing sadder than the show at the Hooters. And so I asked her if maybe she wanted to go to this party I was invited to at the Weeknd's house. Like, exciting, right? Yeah. I was invited by his security guard. She's acting all cool, like she doesn't really want to go. Yeah, I guess I can check it out. Bitch, you are in a Hooters to do an open mic. I think a guy jizzed on me outside. He was wearing one of those Mickey Mouse heads. And you don't know if you want to go to a party at the Weeknd's house. So we leave. And she texts me, of course she wants to go to a party at the fucking Weeknd's house. Like, duh. He sings about them, and they sound fun. Sounds like there's way more cocaine than there actually was. I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed at the lack of fun at the party. So anyway, she comes to my little place in West Hollywood, which was, I think, someone's garage that they just put a carpet in. She looked through my clothes because apparently a windbreaker and mom jeans is not what you wear to a party at the Weeknd's house. I know, okay? I should have worn the nude bodysuit where my nips show. But hey, judgment, error. That's not the first that you'll hear in this story. It was like an hour and a half into the Hollywood Hills. And we get there, it's this huge mansion, it's set back, big driveway, and there's a gate. And immediately my friend, let's call her Babs, Babs is like, I don't know, let's leave. Like, I'm like, no, we spent half a decade getting here. At least get a free drink. Just one. Maybe a blunt. So I'm calling Lil Security. Let's call my friend Lil Security, because that's what the fuck he is. I'm calling him on the phone, ring, ring, hey, where are you? Right? No answer. And then all of a sudden, I see him running out. Get inside. It was the most unimpressive. First of all, they ordered Domino's pizza to the Weeknd's house. To a party at the Weeknd's house. They got Domino's fucking pizza. Two toppings for fucking $6.99 at the Weeknd's house. There's no 8 balls. There's no cocaine piles. It's not as advertised. There's fucking cheesy bread. So I eat the cheesy bread, obviously, and I'm nervously eating, just stuffing cheesy bread in my face. And while literal Victoria's Secret models are like, oh, I'll split a piece with you. And they're just like ripping off tiny pieces of cheese like a city rat. I had this picture in my head that I was gonna walk into this fantastical party. It's in a mansion, number one. I'm picturing like fucking past hors d'oeuvres, like open bartender shaking some shit. You know what I mean? Like something whimsical with Hollywood fancy. I didn't get that. I got fucking Spotify playlist, rap caviar, and a few Domino's pizzas. The Weeknd had terrible pizza at his party. He decides he's gonna go bang these few models upstairs, so he kicks everyone out. All right, it wasn't that late. It was like 3:30 in the morning. French Montana, his car pulls up. It's this big SUV, like the long boys, the big long boys. So he's like, oh, who wants to come with me? And Babs is like, me. So I'm like, all right, fine, because you don't abandon your bitches. That's rule number 1 of partying. You don't lead the lamb to slaughter. Okay, sure. Get in the back of that SUV with 12 men. Have fun at the party. No, you don't do that, okay? Common sense. So the 2 women got in the car with the 12 men, and off we went to French Montana's Dungeon of Doom. By the way, French Montana, he's frozen like a wax figurine. There is a such thing as too much Botox. So we get to his place, another place in the Hollywood Hills, markedly smaller than the Weeknd's house. We go in, big side door. It's like a fucking castle. It opens up like one of those big, it's like a church door, heavy as fuck. And some other girls, they come in, they look like fucking wounded deer. They're hobbling all over the place. One's just barefoot, leaving footprints. And then I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, I'm in this group. I'm me in the windbreak. His entourage was like his cousins, I guess. And they were just these old Middle Eastern men. Look like someone's dirty uncle. Babs walks in. She's like, I'm hungry. So she walks right into French Montana's kitchen, and he has these big white double door fridges. There's just eggs, like eggs and eggs and eggs, like big 18 packs just stacked on top of each other. And she starts pulling them out. She pulls out packs of turkey bacon. She's got orange juice. She's got frozen hash browns, right? Like now everyone at the after party, whatever, like 15 people, starts lining up like it's a lunch line. Everyone eats. One girl passes out on the couch, like vultures. They came in, oh, like touching the girl in the blanket, and I'm like, yo, like a dog. I just barked at him. Like, what are you doing? Puts his little tail between his legs and just slinks away into the night like the slimy slime ball that he is. So I decide it's time to go. It's time to leave. I tell the uncles that I need to go now, and it's like 7 a.m. They're not having it. They're like, no, you came to the house. What did you think is going to happen? I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but what we thought was going to happen was we were going to have some free alcohol at a famous person's house. So we're not trying to fuck somebody's old ass uncle. I fucked Justin Bieber. Oh, I fucked Justin Bieber's uncle. There's an obvious discrepancy there. We have no service anywhere in this house. There's no service in the Hollywood Hills. I think they just want women to be in distress. I think it's just built into the fabric of Hollywood. Like, women need to be in distress if they're in Hollywood, because if not, the movie industry just fizzles out and dies. Finally, we're walking around the house like it's 1994, like looking for a fucking signal. And finally, Babs got a signal. And we ordered a car, right? So we're like, we're leaving, fuck you, we're out of here. So they won't let us leave. The gate needs to be unlocked with a code that they have, and they're going, you don't have the code, you can't leave. And now I'm infuriated because no one tells me what the fuck I cannot do. So now I start screaming. I'm like, yo, let us go. Let us go. And French Montana's like, bro, just let the girls go. Like it's a normal everyday thing that happens in his household. Like this just another Tuesday for French Montana's uncles holding women hostage in his home again. Like, what the fuck? Babs goes, grab everything that's not nailed down. So we're stuffing bottles of 1942 and Dom Perignon in our pants and our purses. Like, we've got backpacks. Like she grabbed a Fabergé egg. So we try to get out. The whole perimeter is surrounded. We can't escape. So we're coming in, we're screaming inside the house. And then eventually they opened the gate because French Montana was furious with his uncles or cousins or whatever they were for being assholes, right? Because he was trying to get, his dick wet upstairs. It was a whole other thing for him. I guarantee you he wouldn't have cared if he wasn't trying to get laid and we were disturbing his peace. Like, if French Montana hadn't been getting laid, I'm pretty sure we would have died there. Thank God for pussy. So we get a call from the Uber driver. She ordered an Uber pool. It was 8 o'clock in the morning and people were on their way to work. We're at the top of a hill. We had to walk down this enormous hill, and I'm still in this fucking neon windbreaker, and she's dressed to the nines, and we've got liquor bottles sticking out of our backpacks and purses, and we're walking down this hill, and we get to the car and let out this sigh of relief like you never fucking felt in your life. Like, thank God. It was like escaping a very, very dangerous situation. It was. So we had to pick up 5 people who were working in hospitals and scrubs, like good, hardworking, everyday people. We took 3 hours to get home. When I got home, I took off my windbreaker. I showered the smell of very strong cologne off of me, and I went to sleep. And that's the story about how I got held hostage in French Montana's house. If I can give you any advice, it would be, don't go to parties in the Hollywood Hills.